functionality literally at your fingertips, with onboard audio control, rear XLR inputs, wireless mic holder, and much more. It will have excellent weight distribution and very low power consumption, and it'll connect electronically with the camera's multi-pin on the rear of the camera phone. Designed with customer feedback, the shoulder mount transforms the F5 and F55 into the perfect documentary form factor, and all of this without having to purchase another camera. The F5 and F55 already offer unprecedented flexibility, with up to 4 choices of recording formats on board. These include HD Cam SR, XAVC, the 50 megabits 422 codec, which Phil was referring to as a proxy, and optionally with the R5 RAW recording unit on the back, RAW. Building upon this flexibility, Sony is excited to announce the addition of third-party codecs as an optional hardware upgrade. Right here at the show today, we're very proud to announce that these will be Apple ProRes and Avid DNX HD. Thank you. With these 2 codecs, customers now have more choices than ever from within a single camera platform. And next is the F65. The F65 is the pinnacle of our motion picture achievement and will benefit from a powerful firmware update. Version 4 adds wireless streaming to our tablet application, support for live color grading using the tangent control panels, and importing of 3D LUTs. Sony is also showcasing a 4K system with lower investment and HD to 4K migration, adding new creativity to 4K live production. Including the F65 4K live camera system, a new adapter is designed exclusively for the F65, and with the capability to shoot 4K at a stunning 120 frames per second, slow motion imagery. And with that, I thank you, and I hand it back to Alex Shapiro. Have a great day.
Thank you, Peter. The 4K evolution is taking place worldwide. Key customers include Globosat with a 4K OB band, and Sky Perfect TV is installing a 4K production and delivery system. Back in the U.S., Full Sail University is giving new meaning to 4K Live. They're taking their show on the road. They recently launched a full-size truck that's part mobile experience, part technology exhibit, all powered by Sony 4K. Guests get a hands-on perspective on how media is created for games, music, film, and live events. The mobile experience will travel cross-country visiting high schools, military bases, industry events, and education fairs. You can see it on the show floor behind the Sony NAB exhibit. Now, as Peter mentioned earlier, Sony is delivering 4K upgrade capabilities to many of our products. Our high-end NVS 7000X and NVS 8000X production switchers now have real-time 4K processing, and our earlier models can also be upgraded. There's also a new control panel with a flexible modular design. Now we have something very special to show you. I want to show you some of the exciting new technologies in our exhibit at the LVCC. And we're going to do it live over IP using Sony's IP55. Let's go to our Sony team on the convention floor, led by Dion on the point.
Hi, Alec, and thank you very much. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to an inside look at the Sony NAB 2014 exhibition booth. What I would like to do for you today is actually give you a sneak peek at some of the very exciting technology and products that we're going to be having on display during the NAB show this year. I'm actually standing here in the electronic film production area of our camera set, and I'm joined by Joe Shimizi, and I'm going to actually ask you, Joe, could you give us an overview of what people can expect to see when they visit this area of the booth?
Sure, and thanks, Dan. When you first come into the NAB South Hall here, you're going to see all our digital cinema cameras, and these are the things that have been really successful for the last couple of years, establishing 4K in the market. When you go around our set, then you get to experience our Pro AV cameras, which are now also 4K capable with some of our models. And if you go even further, you can deal with all our studio cameras, and these are the things that were brought you the Super Bowl, FIFA, things like that, all these major sporting events. So right now, because of the technology and the grand things we've been able to really do in the last couple of years, we've been able to take such powerful tools like 4K and bring it to every single one of our product areas when it comes to cameras. So whether you're making motion picture, live sports, or a high-end web series, or your own first project, we have something for you in the 4K field as well as HD.
All right, thanks very much, Joe. Appreciate it. You can see that 4K is playing a huge role in our cameras all the way around. So have a great show. So we're actually going to show you a few different exciting things that we have going on here. As you guys can see, the booth is still being worked on. We're doing all the fine adjustments. We have some of our camcorder accessories here on my left. We have our consumer team showing a lot of our digital imaging products on my right. But as I come around the corner, I'm actually going to meet up with another friend of mine, Gary Mandel, who's product manager for display products at Sony. And I'm going to ask you, Gary, could you give us an overview of this new Vision Presenter product that I've been hearing so much about?
Well, Vision Presenter is a new way we put together to communicate information, to take complex philosophies or complex ideas and display them on a 4K monitor or a large projector system simply so that you can tell a story, display information, move an idea type of thing. It's a brand new way of looking at a communication to a number of people or just to several people.
Got you. So who do you think would benefit the most from the Vision Presenter product?
Education, corporate, any type of application where you need a group effort and you need to take this group and you need to instill a new idea into them and coordinate some information. It's just a better way of processing an idea or a set of complex ideas to a group of people.
Absolutely, cool. Thank you very much. It sounds pretty amazing. But you know, there's something else very cool that I saw on the way over here, and it's this giant screen with this beautiful imagery up there. Could you tell me a little bit about that too?
Yeah, isn't that gorgeous?
Yeah, it's phenomenal.
Yeah, this is a side-by-side projection using our new T615 4K projectors. These are the 6th generation SXRD 4K projectors that we've come out with, which now offer 11,000:1 contrast, full 4K resolution, and we're showing them in a blended system. So you're actually looking at this as an 8K by 2K display.
Oh wow, that's incredible. That's incredible. Thank you very much, Gary. All right, you have a great show. So as we've just seen from our cameras to our 8K by 2K blend, Sony is always on the cutting edge. We're always doing something exciting, whether it's related to technology, to the application, or even the design of our booth. We're always trying to be cutting edge, and I think we've done a great job of that this year. There's a lot of people who think that 4K is really just for cinema applications, but that's actually not true. 4K can definitely be used in live applications as well, which brings us to the 4K live production solutions area of the booth. I'm actually joined here by Mike DeRoche, and I'm actually going to ask you, Mike, could you give us a tidbit of what we're going to be able to see in this area during the show?
Sure. So this is the 4K live area. We have 3 consoles throwing different applications. What makes it Sony 4K live is you're taking our F65 or F55, or even our F5, if it's been upgraded to an F55, you can throw the CA4000 fiber back onto it. And now that makes it 4K live. So it can be a field production camera that can also double as a hard camera. So it's extra flexibility there, which is great. So here we're showing that 4K live coming into an XAVC server and then backed up to an ODA drive.
Okay.
But this XAVC server can do high frame rate HD or just regular HD at 1080/60, or we can take it over into our second bay, which is our switchers. So we have the MVS 7000X and the 8000X, which can do either HD or 4K switch, which is great. And then the other side, we're actually showing our stitch solution, which is taking 2 4K cameras and doing a tow-in and creating an 8K frame. And so you can actually do zoom-ins, and rather than having a manned camera, you can just have somebody, a fixed camera position out in the field or wherever in the studio, and have somebody in the truck just operating with a joystick saying, okay, this is going to be our pushing, our cutouts, and going to HD at that point. So 3 solutions here, maximum flexibility in our products, and 4K live.
All right, thank you very much, Mike, appreciate it. All right, so again, it's 4K, it's technology, it's cutting edge, and there's an area that I'm going to take you guys over to next, which is an area that's near and dear to my heart. It's our IP Live Solutions area. And as Alec actually mentioned to you right before this broadcast, this remote broadcast is being brought to you by our NXL IP55 product. This is our IP Live production unit. We're actually bringing you in real time the audio and the video from the convention center to the Mirage. On the show floor, we actually have a demonstration which we partnered with Level 3 Communications to bring video from 1,229 miles away in Tulsa, Oklahoma, into the convention center. So visitors to the booth can actually come up and see real-time video with latency of less than a field live here on the show floor from Tulsa. In addition, we've added camera control so that the users can actually use our RM-IP10 camera controller and do pan-tilt zoom control at the remote site. A very, very powerful demonstration of IP technology bringing in high quality video. In addition to the IP55, we have the introduction of our second generation of IP Live products on display here. Users will be able to come, they'll be able to get some information on what the second generation of technology involves, and we have a very powerful demonstration showing 4K routing over an Ethernet switch. So with our IP Live technology, users are actually able to attain the similar performance that they find in today's traditional SDI-based systems. Well, that's a sampling of everything that of the things that we have to offer in the booth this year at the show. But definitely Sony should be your first stop when you make your way over to the convention center. With that, thank you, and I go back to you, Alec.
Thanks, Leon. I think you better get back to work. We're going to be over there in about a half an hour. We got to make sure everything is up and running. It looks great. The broadcast here was terrific. Thank you.
Yes, sir, and have a great one.
Thank you. So I thought that was great. I don't know about you, but I can't wait to get over to the exhibit. Very, very exciting. Sony is also developing AV over IP interface to lower system costs and achieve greater transmission efficiencies. To promote wider use of our IP technology, Sony's developed a new LSI and a set of specs for deploying field programmable gate arrays. Finally, Sony's new licensing program will be open to manufacturers of other video production products. Thank you, gentlemen. Sony C Media Cloud Services is at the heart of the content distribution services model. And the platform is also addressing storage and workflow challenges in many other organizations. Please welcome Naomi Clymer, President of Sony Media Cloud Services, to give you a brief update.
It's been an exciting year for C. The Weather Channel, USC, Raycon Media, Turner, NBC Universal, and of course, our own digital entertainment companies, Sony Pictures, Crackle, Sony Computer Entertainment, and Sony Content Marketing, have all developed a high degree of confidence in C as a conduit for collaboration. They're storing, sharing, reviewing, and rough-cutting material with virtual teams all over the world. They're using C on daytime talk shows, major motion pictures, pilots, and independent productions. It's in the hands of students and professors in university classrooms, and it even helped the Weather Channel to organise, share, and file stories during the Winter Games in Sochi. And because projects and teams come in all shapes and sizes, we've created individual, team, and enterprise workspaces that range from 5GB workspaces for free to enterprise accounts starting at $1,000 a month for a terabyte workspace, which can be customized to accommodate additional storage requirements or specific production schedules. Alongside those studios and broadcasters that you are familiar with, Seek has also found a sweet spot with independent filmmakers and creative professionals around the world who work on everything from small films to multi-million-dollar features. And they're telling us that Seek has improved their workflows and it's saving them both time and money. So, you can see for yourself. Here's just a quick glimpse of what C can do. Enjoy.
the cloud or on physical media, Sony delivers that choice. That's why we developed optical disc archive. It's a cartridge housing 12 optical discs and a drive unit. ODA has the longevity, reliability, and flexibility needed for long-term, large-scale image data archiving. We're also introducing a new server for converting tape-based assets into optical disc files. And finally, for higher capacities and faster transfer speeds, the next generation of ODA will achieve 3.6 and 6 terabyte capacities. The Golf Channel was the first U.S. broadcaster to adopt ODA. The Golf Channel was an early champion of XDCAM. They helped us to develop that technology, and they're doing the same with ODA. Here's a preview of their new workflow.
The choice of technology for Gulf Channel for large media archives was not to be taken lightly. This is why Gulf Channel has chosen Sony's optical disc archive system. In the ODA formula, there is nothing that touches the actual disc itself. It's a non-contact environment. 50 plus years that this is rated for currently, and probably much longer. There's over 1 million reads that can happen with this disc, where in LTO, it's about 250 end to end. Enormous differences. Time, cost, and migration. When we save space, it's a green formula, therefore we save energy, and the optical disc system itself is by far a high degree of technical advance to what we currently have. Now we have the ability to take this archive and have it last for decades. Using robotic technology from Sony has made all the difference in the success of this product. Because it is a laser write system and a laser read system, nothing makes contact with the media itself, therefore providing years and decades of long life. Robotics, media, environmental conditions, and being impervious to all is a wonderful opportunity for someone like Gulf Channel or other networks to take advantage of this system. This is the future.
There are also other international customers for optical disc archive, and they include TV Globo, which is deploying ODA as their central archive format, and TV Tokyo, as well as more than 100 customers worldwide. For Sony, NAB would not be complete without a mention of XDCAM. Already a standard for ENG, sports, reality TV, the XDCAM line is now even stronger. 2 of our widely used XDCAM memory camcorders can now support XAVC through a firmware upgrade for more flexibility in news reporting to program production. We're also enhancing our XDCAM products with wireless workflows and improved audio, and we're adding 2 new high-performance products, a new camcorder and DEC. Now, highlighting our commitment to professional discs, Sony is also announcing a licensing agreement for disc production with Mitsubishi Tagaku Media Company. One additional highlight is sure to be this camera. This new PXW X180 supports XAVC, MPEG HD, and AVC HD. It's wireless, it has new 25 times zoom, and can produce great slow motion effects. Now on the show floor, you'll see media backbone that we've heard much about today, which is also becoming the workflow solution amongst workflow solution of choice amongst broadcasters. The latest to sign on is CBS Distribution Services worldwide. The group will use media backbone to ingest, share, review, and distribute content. In addition, CBS will use Sony's System Watch remote monitoring service to reduce operations downtime. While we've talked a lot about 4K capture today, HD cameras are still of choice for live production. Sony HDC cameras are used to capture over 80% of primetime live and professional sports events. And more camera rollouts are happening every day. For live events with NEP, Game Creek, and all mobile video, and IMS productions for the Indy 500. For studio operations, Sony HDC cameras are at ESPN's new DC2 studio in Bristol, Connecticut, and at NBC's Tonight Show, and CNBC's revamped studios. Turner Studios and CNN are also standardizing on Sony HDC studio cameras, and CNN has chosen Sony switchers as well. QVC recently purchased 50 HDC cameras for its studio facilities. Now, as for editing software, Vegas Pro 13, the latest upgrade to our video editing family, has a tablet app for remotely reviewing projects with clients and with team members, with XDCam proxy footage using Sony's wireless camera adapter, stronger archiving, and XAVC rendering, amongst other features. It will be available in 3 AV configurations. Now, of course, the best way to view all of this content is on a Sony monitor. We've improved our camera connectivity and PC control of our OLED monitor line. And we're also showing a prototype 30-inch 4K OLED monitor. Many of our announcements today highlight one fact, that when it comes to acquisition and imaging, Sony remains the challenge leader. And our next announcement takes this to a completely whole new level. To help me unveil this exciting news, please welcome the worldwide leader of our imaging business, Mr. Ishizuka, to come on stage and reveal his team's newest game changer that reaches across both our professional and consumer businesses.
Thank you, Alec. Hello, everyone. My name is Ishizuka. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm responsible for the professional handheld cameras, and also responsible for all consumer digital cameras and cameras. As we review the recent market, many professional videographers are using interchangeable lens cameras for their various purposes. This movement suggests that the barrier between still pictures and motion pictures, professional and consumer, is decreasing. In order to meet users' needs, we have decided to redefine our lens mount approach to alpha mount system. Based on this refinement, not only for still images, but for movies, we will propose an excellent product shortly. Allow me to briefly introduce what is alpha mount system. Alpha mount system is the name of the system that consists of cameras and lenses that can be used for A mount to E mount interchangeable lens cameras. There are a total of 54 lenses, a variety to choose from. There are lenses for still pictures and movie, and lenses that are quiet and equipped with power zoom. The short flange back and open mount strategy of E-mount is supported by key partners other than Sony, which means you can use their lenses that they may develop, or you can use classical lenses by using adapters. Now, I'm sharing with you Sony's new Alpha 7S with full-frame sensor. Okay. S of Alpha 7S stands for its great sensitivity. Alpha 7S can support amazingly over ISO 400,000. Not only the high sensitivity, it can support down to ISO 50, which means the camera has characteristics of an extremely wide sensitivity range. In video mode, the Alpha 7S can output 4K video to an optional external third-party recorder and can record full HD using the world's first full pixel readout with without pixel video. Also, this camera comes with various features in order to meet professional post-production customer needs. I'm confident that the picture quality this camera provides will satisfy professional customers. Now, let's look at still shots taken by the Alpha 7S. In addition to strong sensitivity, it has the characteristics of providing extremely high dynamic range. This camera allows you to shoot pictures with rich expression under low light conditions where it was very difficult to shoot due to the darkness. This excellent high sensitivity can shoot pictures with high-speed shutter under low light conditions. You can capture fast-moving subjects like this high jumper with high accuracy. Now let's look at the footage. However, thank you. I hope it was impressive. I want to present you this year's cherry blossoms in Japan. This footage was taken with no lighting. I think you can realize the Alpha 7S's high sensitivity. The Alpha 7S is our first step towards the journey to building the new Alpha mount system. We are currently working on a power zoom lens, which is sufficient for movie shooting. We will continue to develop the world of Alpha mount systems with the evolution of both cameras and the lenses, and we will continue to offer a product that pleases users. Thank you for your attention. Enjoy the show.